Hi friends, it's Kristen, or Krusty if you prefer to call me that, that is fine. For today's video, I am going to try out the Glamlite Lord of the Rings collection. I did a separate video where I just kind of unboxed it and showed you everything you got in the PR box. But now I'm actually going to use it. My plan is to do 2 different videos. One using, well, I'll use the palette in both obviously, but using different lip kits and doing a more earthy and then maybe doing a more ethereal? I'm not sure if that word's right. But to kind of show versatility with the palette will be kind of the object of that. So that is the plan. Whether or not I follow through with the plan, you know. So for today, obviously we got the palette. We're gonna do the Eye of Sauron lip kit, and then we'll do the highlighter. And the highlighter, since there's just one, will be in both. I don't know how well it will go with the more like purpley ethereal? Gosh. Anyway, the other look that I'm planning to try and do. So we'll see. We'll kind of play that one by ear. So we'll open and do the palette first. I do have my base on, a blush on, bronzer, my eye base. If you guys didn't see the video before, that's what it looks like when it opens up. And you got that there, gorgeous. So got the map of Middle Earth. Oh, helps if you open it the right way. So we're gonna kind of do like this side and maybe some down here. I don't have anything particularly planned out as far as what shades we're gonna use, so we're just gonna jump into it and put the box over here so we have more room. I'm gonna go into Samwise right there with a fluffy blending brush. I don't use really big fluffy blending brushes generally on my eye because I do have smaller eyes. They just don't tend to work out. So this will go in my crease and a little bit above, which when you have hooded eyes, sometimes it's good to do that if you want that color to be seen a little bit better, because with the hood, you can't always see it very well. So I'm filming this Sunday afternoon. I think it's like 3:30-ish. I hope everybody had a great weekend and hopefully a good week coming up, because I think I'm gonna upload this for Monday. That's my plan right now, but as I've said, sometimes my plans don't always go through. That's where we are right now. It went down really smooth, not patchy, anything like that. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna wipe it off, and we're gonna go in with Mary, which is right next to it. Is more of that lighter green there. And we're gonna go even more above the crease. So what did I do yesterday? I didn't do much yesterday. I did a little cleaning. I want to do a garage sale next weekend. And so what I do for my garage sale, it's a very lazy way of doing it. I'm usually parked in the driveway, so I park on the street and I just put everything out. I try to at least organize it a little bit, so like clothes here, housewares here, blah blah blah. Put everything out, and I put it on like Facebook, and we have like a local garage sale page. Make sure they're aware of that. put it on like public pages for like selling things. I'm gonna go in with Boromir here. I don't know why I couldn't say that. And this is gonna go in. I have this like flatter kind of packing brush. It's gonna go into my outer corner. So I put it on there, and I put a sign up on my front door that says, take what you want, pay what you want. Leave the money in the mailbox. We do have a locked mailbox. But I'm not really worried. Like, even if we didn't, I'd kind of like would like doing it that way, because I don't want to like spend my day out in the hot sun. I'm not good at like casual conversations with strangers. I would probably get bored and hot and tired, and like I don't like negotiating. Just I'll take whatever. But even if I didn't have the lockbox, I'd be like, you know, if somebody stole the money, I'd be like, well, I'm not really doing it to get money. Like, getting a little extra. Like, the last couple times I did it, I think I made like 20, 30 bucks. It wasn't anything crazy. But, you know, having a little extra money is great. But also, it's like, that's less stuff I have to take to the local thrift shops to donate. And, you know, somebody comes by and they need something or want something and they don't have money, maybe that's like making their day, that they can just take it. Because I don't really expect anybody to pay for it when I do it like that. So anything I get out of it, I'm happy with. So a little bit more. There we go. And just, I'm gonna put that like in my crease a little bit too. Nothing crazy, not above the crease at all. Just a little bit in there. And I'm gonna get a smaller brush. Don't want to go that small. So like an eyeliner brush. I'm gonna go into Sauron, which is down there. It's definitely black, but it's not like a super black. And this is gonna go on my lower lash line. It's definitely showing up blacker than I thought so in the pan. I made a bit of a mess. We'll clean it up. It's okay. That's a good thing about makeup. It's just colored powder. It's not, oh, I forgot. I'm out of Q-tips in here. Oh, well. Just kind of take my makeup eraser and try to clean it up a little bit. So, might be a little messy, but you'll get what I'm going for, right? And I don't think I'm going anywhere else today. I've already been to the store and stuff. And we'll take that shader brush that we use Boromir on, and just kind of, that one on, I don't want to say patchy, but kind of skippy, but that's more my eyelids or my skin and my technique. That just tends to happen a lot. So nothing really on the palette. So far, I'm very impressed. It's all blended really well. It's nice, soft, and buttery, buildable, all the good things. So we're done with the mattes. We're gonna do the shimmers. What shimmers do I want to do? I think I want to do one ring. I think I want to do Bilbo, one ring, and then Galadriel like on the inner corner. So the one ring will be kind of the center. I'm going to use this packing brush. If I'm just using one shimmer, I will still use my finger, but I found if I'm gonna be a little bit more precise and not want to just do one color, I kind of need to use a brush because I have smaller eyelids, so it's just hard to be precise with my fingers. I don't have particularly big fingers, I think. I just have small eyelids. My battery's dying in my little cloud light here. I think that had a where you could charge it instead of using a battery, but I guess not. Okay, and I'm gonna go in, did I say Bilbo? I think I said Bilbo. Rivendell looks really pretty too. We'll just go with Bilbo. It's not like this is gonna be the last time I use this palette. And this is gonna be on almost the total front half of my eyelid. Not quite to the inner corner, just barely. I'm gonna use an even smaller brush to put on Galadriel. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with these names. If you guys watched my last video, you know I'm like a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I've watched the movies multiple times. Should not have a hard time saying these names. All right, so that is so pretty. All right, let's put on some mascara. I got this Charmacy mascara here. I don't always go like on my lower lash with darker colored eyeshadow or liner because it does tend to smear. I had a patient last week and he's like, did somebody punch you in the eye? It's like, no, just my makeup smeared a little bit. And he was like, don't you have a mirror? He was just giving me a hard time. And I was like, I'm doing stuff. I can't be looking in the mirror all day. That is really, really, really pretty. Okay, I'm excited. So now we're gonna pop into this, the highlighter. Let me get the palette over here. So this is got the like One Ring inscription. You open her up. My precious. Sorry, it's so reflecty on the ring light. And then you got the ring here and it's raised. It's really pretty. And huge highlighter. When I swatched it and when I've like seen pictures of it, it might be a little dark for me. But we'll figure her out. So since it's kind of on the dark side, I'm going to use a fluffier brush so that way it diffuses out. It doesn't pack as much impact, pack on as much impact. And it's definitely one of those glitter. Oh, wow. That picked up a lot. Glamlite highlight. I probably should have just like tapped it on the highlighter. I kind of rubbed it in. They tend to have glitter or look very glittery. So if you're not into that, you probably wouldn't like a lot of Glamlite highlighters. I like it. I'm going to take it on the other side to kind of diffuse it out. But I don't think it's really like that dark. I think my method and using a bigger brush kind of helped to diffuse it a little bit. But what else I'm gonna do is go back in and put it like above my eyeshadow to my brow bone. But you could also use this as like an inner corner highlight. Just an eyeshadow in general is humongous. Okay, not bad, I don't think. I don't have like the greatest lighting in here, so if I like went to my bathroom and looked, it might look a little crazy, but whatever. We look a little crazy around here. All right, so that's the highlighter. I really like that. I really like the eyeshadow. Now let's get into the lip kit, the Eye of Sauron one. So there was 2 lip kits. There was this one, there was the Rivendell one, which that one had a lip gloss and a liner. This one has a liner, lip gloss, and lipstick. And then they had like a lip care one, which I haven't used yet, which I was thinking I should have used it before instead of just my whatever lip balm I put on, so I could talk about it, but maybe next time if I remember. So here is the liner. I wouldn't say it's the smoothest liner in the world, but it works. And sometimes I don't like a really smooth liner because I feel like it moves a lot. So I don't necessarily mind it as long as it's not like super rough tugging on your lips. And then we'll go in with the lipstick, that middle one there, maybe. It's kind of hard to get out. So it is like that. Okay, I like that. This is definitely a color I would use. I mean, it's kind of like a neutral lip, but I do feel like there's some undertone to it that is also really like that reddish orange that you would think of with Eye of Sauron. The gloss kind of looked like it, I don't know if it's just windowing. It kind of looked like it separated, but I think it was just kind of, there wasn't a lot of product where it was laying. The one thing I don't like is that, like, this lipstick isn't a liquid lipstick that's going to dry down. So I'm probably going to transfer onto the lip gloss, which is, bothers me. Okay, that is really pretty. I do really like it. Yes, it's on my doe foot. No. I mean, it's really not a big deal if you think about it. It's like my own germs and whatnot. But it's like the fact that you could see something on there makes me go, oh, it's icky. All right. So it's the lip kit. I like the liner. I like the lipstick. Okay. The lipstick, it feels a little, I don't know. Like, it's fine. I can't really point out anything where I'm like, I don't like it because of this, but I felt lipsticks on me that feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit better. If that makes sense. I like the gloss. It gave it a nice shine. It's not glitter. It's not sticky. It doesn't make my lips feel weird or anything like that. So, and I think the highlighter is just holding up really well. Like, I think it looks good. And the thing about the highlighter is I made it work for my skin tone, but I do think that it has the potential to be really good on a darker skin tone too. So it's fairly universal. I mean, probably not gonna work for 100% of people, but I think that it can work for a good majority of people. So, all right, guys, my hair is a little crazy, but what is new? Those cowlicks, man, they kill me. They drive me nuts. All right, guys, so this is the first look. Hopefully there'll be another one if I get my poop in a group. I am really happy with it. I'm really glad I didn't pay full price though, but I don't like paying full price for anything, so that has nothing to reflect on the actual product. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Send your friends. We have fun here. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.